Hola y buenos días, tardes, mañanas, noches, no sé qué. Mañanas no existe. Conmigo en clase número 10 y hoy vamos a hablar de un poquito de verbos reflexivos y vamos a conocer unos verbos que son irregulares. Jingle bells, or something like that. Who knows at what day, time, and season you watching this video? Imagine if it's summer with like 50 degrees. No, 50 does not exist. That's only in certain places on the earth. Anyway, class number 10, as I said, today we are going to conocer. Conocer is it's like know, like to know, to meet irregular verbs. But before that, something else we have to remember. I'm going to remind us the verb to be, the two versions. So what was the first one? Do you remember? El verbo ser, the verb to be ser. Yo soy, tú eres él, ella es, usted es, nosotros somos, vosotros sois, ellos, ellas son, ustedes son. Good. Now let's remember the verb estar, el verbo estar. How was that? Yo estoy, tú estás, él, ella está, usted está, nosotros, vosotros estamos, vosotros, vosotras estáis, ellos, ellas están y usted están. Where is my N? Here. I've been hungry and I missed it and I ate N. Oops. Ouch. Oh. However, we're back. Right, was. Remember how do we do the three main verbs, the regular verbs, how we conjugate them? They were finishing in ar, ir, er. Ar, er, ir. Okay. So for ar, what was it? How they were finishing at the end? You use the root and then you put the ending for different person. So for our were o, as, a, amos, ais, an. Er, o, es, e, hemos, eis, en. Y for ir, io, es, e, the difference, la diferencia, imos, is, and. So far so good? Good. And I am very happy about it. Why? You have to conjugate. My personal advice is every time when you see a verb, you just write it down and start conjugating it. Yo, tú, ella, él, es, bla, blo, ble, bu, bu, y todo eso. ¿Ya? Wunderbar. So, we're going ahead with el verbo llamar. Just a little bit to explain about verbo llamar, the verb llamar, which is, well, it's a different occasions we can use in a different ways. So, llamar como I call somebody on the phone, or llamar is like I am called, like my name is. Let's have a look. Well, conjugate it first. Yo me llamo. Now you te llamas. Él, ella se llama. Usted se llama. Nosotros nos llamamos. Vosotros os llamáis. And ellos, ellas se llaman. Good. And ustedes se llaman también. Pues llamo, llamas, llama. Llamamos, llamáis, llaman. These are the conjugation. This is the conjugation of the verb llamar. As I said, we can use it as call somebody, and like my name is, or this thing is called, I don't know, this dog is called Benjamin. Okay? Questions so far? Maybe you're asking about these words in the blue? Well, we'll have a look about them in a second. Before that, let's have a look some examples. Ejemplos todo el tiempo, porque es importante para ver cómo utilizamos llamar. ¿Vale? A ver, vosotros tenéis que pensar. Hola, me llamo Alex. Vosotros lo sabéis. Vale, muy bien. ¿Cómo te llamas? Tú. ¿Cómo se llama? Y puedes preguntar para cualquier cosa. Bla, 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 bla. Señor, ¿cómo se llama? You ask. This is the formal way. For nosotros, what do we have? Nos llamamos los deportivos. Para vosotros, vos llamáis las chicas rápidas. Muy bien, chicas. ¿Cómo se llaman? ¿Cómo se llaman? Yes? Do we have all that? Or we don't have all that? Good. Well, as I said, let's have a look at these words, las palabras pequeñitas, en el azul, in the blue. What they are. Verbos reflexivos, the reflexive verbs. The verbs which show us that the action is done over us or over the person who is talking. I'm doing something over me, like this is what's happening is on me. Okay? You know what's reflexive verbs. So let's have a look at these examples. Normalmente me ducho por la mañana. Subtítulos. Ella se levanta a las 8 de la mañana. Tú te lavas los dientes. No. Ellas se ponen los vestidos. Okay? They put them on themselves. Nos dormimos a las 3 de la tarde. Okay? We are doing it. ¿Cómo voy a vestirme? Me putting something on myself. Luis se acuesta temprano. So he is the person who is. Luis no quiere acostarse temprano. Ahora no. No puedo levantarme a las 8. Me pongo, so I put on myself something, el abrigo porque hace frío. Te acuesto a las 11. ¿Quieres acostarte a las 11? So, as you can see here, both the subject and the action in the sentences, same sentence, are the same. Everything is happening to the same person. The person is doing the action on self. Okay, let's have a look for them. So for me, what is going to be? Me, blah, 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 blah. For you, te, blah, 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 blah. For he, she, it, se, blah, 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 blah. For us, for we, nos. For you, in a plural version, os. And for them, se. One more time. Well, you might ask a question. How are we going to realize when it's se for he, she, it, and when it's se for them? Thinking? Well, of course, by the context. Okay, if you're talking about group of people and we're referring for them, it is obviously se. Is the last part se. You know what I mean? Like plural. If it's a one person we are referring to, for her or he or she, it is obviously for one person we are talking about. So let's have a look some verbs which are reflexive verbs, verbos reflexivos. So I'm going to do it with every single verb. Let's see how it goes. So what's the first one? Me acuesto. Where is my pointer? Mouse. Me acuesto, me levanto, me lavo, me baño. If I'm showering myself like that. Te, for you. Te pones, te duermes, te sientas, te miras. Se, for he, she, it. Se ducha, se baña, se pone, se mira. Okay, I need to stop you there. For us, nos que sentamos, nos ponemos, nos miramos, nos bañamos. Okay? For you, vosotros, os dormís, os sentáis, os ponéis, os ducháis. Ella, ellos, ustedes se levantan, se miran, se bañan, se ponen. What did you see here? We conjugate the verbs depending of the person. Okay? For your, for I, for me. Okay? For you, conjugate for, we have to do it for every single person. So, levanto, levanta, me levanto, te levantas, se levanta. Nos levantamos, vosotros os levantáis, ellos, ellas, ustedes se levantan. Okay? We have to conjugate the verb to use this thing. Good. You might have questions, but just breathe. Let's go ahead. I hope so you wrote them down. I hope so you put a small note and you put them what they mean and how they mean and everything. Here, very important is to know that when the verb is conjugated, like acuesto, pones, ducha, for the different person, sentamos, dormimos, levantamos, okay, levantan. So we have to put me, te, se, nos, o se before the verb we are talking about. We are using the main verb, okay? When is not conjugated and is in infinitive, you can put it at the back. Have a look here. Me ducho, se levanta, te lavas, se ponen, because they are conjugated. Nos dormimos. But here, vestir is the verb, infinitive. Vestir me. We put at the back. Is there another? Acostar. Acostarse. So, te. Levantar is the verb. Levantar me. Okay? If it's conjugated, it's going to be me levanto, as you can see here. But because it's not conjugated, levantarme. Very important, apart from we looking at verbos reflexivos, we also practicing what? Conjugating verbs, okay? Conjugar los verbos en español. What do you have to do? You have to read first, see who are we talking about? Me, tú, él, ella, es, nosotros, vosotros, okay? Think about the person. And then you have to put me, te, se, no, wait, I can't control my fingers. Nos, os, se. Please have a look and think if you have to put the verb, the reflexive verb. Only when it's needed, only when you doing the action on yourself. If I'm doing something on myself, if it's I am just cutting the carrot, we don't need verbos reflexivos. Well, let's have a look at the answers. Number 1. Rosa que se cortó con un cuchillo ayer. Well, don't think a lot about the verbs. This was in the past, but anyway, verbs. 2. Sandra que se mira mucho en el espejo. 3. Juan que corta el pan con su navaja. Here we are. He is just doing the action. He's not doing it on himself. 4. No te mires tanto al espejo, Saúl. 5. Cuando se duchan los niños. Okay, they are doing it on themselves. 6. Que mi hermana y yo nos quemamos cocinando. Jesus Christ. Put some fire. Ooh, look how good I can control the fire. Bueno, 7. Roberto, que nada, quema las cartas de Aurora because he is just burning the letters. They broke up and this dramatic love ended. 8. Julio y Pedro, que something happened on, okay, so se saludaron en la fiesta. 9. ¿Quién? Que se, no hay, ha tirado mis gafas a la basura. ¿Quién? So somebody else throw the glasses. There's nothing happening about over me, myself. 10. ¿Por qué se pone usted el sombrero? 11. Mira, yo me veo en el agua. 12. Que nada ves en el agua. The previous one is I am seeing myself. The other one is you asking somebody else what they see. They don't do the... Okay, you get it. You get the idea. 13. Cuando te lavas el pelo. Sonia. Alex. 14. Vosotros que os afeitáis todos los días o no. Queremos saber. 15. Alicia. ¿Qué quiere Alicia? Se rompió una pierna esquiando. Oh, pobrecita. Have you got any questions, my dear friends? I know it's a lot to remember, but that's the way of learning new language. We have to see new things. The thing is, please remember it, and it's a very important thing. Today, you know more than yesterday. Today, you learn something new, which you didn't know before. So, please be proud of yourself that you are here and you're doing it. This costs a lot, I know, to sit down and watch me, my silliness. But thank you very much for that. Go ahead, Alex, go ahead. Have a look at this text. We're going to listen my friend one more time, Alberto, who is going to talk about his day. Have a look at the verbs, the underlined verbs. Who are they? Exactly, the reflexive. Let's see how we can use them in the context. And as well, there are some other verbs. Well, we have a look in a second about them. We're going to talk about them in a second. But let's first listen. Alex, shut up and listen.
Me levanto a las 8 de la mañana. Me ducho y me pregunto, ¿cómo voy a vestirme hoy? Veo mis camisetas y pantalones y no sé qué me voy a poner. Después desayuno un café con leche y galletas. Me lavo los dientes y salgo. Normalmente voy al parque, pero hoy voy al aeropuerto, porque hoy es martes y mi amigo viene con sus amigos. Vienen a las 11 de la mañana. Voy a la parada y espero el autobús, que llega a las 9:30. Yo sé que es necesario 30 minutos para llegar al aeropuerto. Entro en el autobús y doy mi billete. Oigo una canción que me gusta. Se llama Blanco. Llego al aeropuerto y veo que el vuelo se ha cancelado. Vuelvo a casa, preparo algo para almorzar y veo un poco la televisión.
Well, I'm sure you were distracted by all these planes and everything. So let's have a look one more time. No, have a look. Let's listen one more time the text.
Me levanto a las 8 de la mañana. Me ducho y me pregunto, ¿cómo voy a vestirme hoy? Veo mis camisetas y pantalones y no sé qué me voy a poner. Después desayuno un café con leche y galletas. Me lavo los dientes y salgo. Normalmente voy al parque, pero hoy voy al aeropuerto, porque hoy es martes y mi amigo viene con sus amigos. Vienen a las 11 de la mañana. Voy a la parada y espero el autobús, que llega a las 9:30. Yo sé que es necesario 30 minutos para llegar al aeropuerto. Entro en el autobús y doy mi billete. Oigo una canción que me gusta. Se llama Blanco. Llego al aeropuerto y veo que el vuelo se ha cancelado. Vuelvo a casa, preparo algo para almorzar y veo un poco la televisión.
So, have a look. These verbs, the underlined verbs, well, the red one, well, have a look first. Wait, I was confused. Let's have a look. So, there are red and blue ones. Well, levanto, pregunto, ducho, desayuno, lavo, llega, entro, llego, preparo, llama, espero. Oh, llama. They are what? They are regular verbs. Levantarse, ducharse, preguntarme, desayunar, lavar, esperar, llegar, entrar, llamar, preparar. They are regular verbs. So, voy, veo, voy, salgo, viene, ¿qué más? Sé, saber, es el verbo soy. Doy, veo, oigo, vuelvo, almorzar. They are what, my dear friends? Yes, irregulares. Irregular verbs. Ir, ver, poner, salir, venir, saber, soy, dar, oír, volver, almorzar. Well, what I would like from you, as you know how to conjugate this in the red, the regular verbs, please write them down and conjugate every single one to practice for yourself, to do them. You can always check them after that on internet somewhere to know if you done it correctly. But I will help you with this one in the blue one. So, What we're going to first? Ir. I am going. I go. Ir. Voy. Vas. Va. Vamos. Vais. Van. Okay? You know, I don't need to put at the beginning the pronoun yo voy, tú vas, él, ella, usted va, nosotros vamos, vosotros vais, ellos, ellas, ustedes van. Okay, I'm not going to put it, I'm not going to tell them to repeat myself 1,000 times, just straight away the conjugated verb I'm giving to you. What is going to be the next one? Ver. I ver televisión. I am watching TV. Veo, ves, ve. Vemos, veis, ven. Good. Are you repeating after me? Writing them down, repeating. Good. Next one. What is going to be the next one? Poner. I put. Poner. Yo pongo. Tú pones. Pone. Ponemos. Ponéis. Ponen. Yeah? Do you see how they change? Pongo, pones, pone. Ponemos, ponéis, ponen. So there is a change only here in the first one. Yup. Questions? Let's see the next one. What is it? Venir. I am coming. Vengo. Vienes. Viene. Venimos. Venís. Vienen. Yup. There are some changes here which we're going to have a look more in details, I think, next time. But for now, I'm just helping you with some irregular verbs. We're gonna see that some irregular verbs has got similar in every single time when we conjugate them. Next one, that will be saber. I know. I know. What do you know? I don't know. You know Spanish. So, sé, sabes, sabe, sabemos, sabéis, saben. Let's see what is behind the bushes. Dar. Dar is I give to you. I give what? Te doy. I'm giving you what? My wonderful classes. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate that.
Aww.
Dar. Yo doy. Tú das. Él, ella da. Nosotros damos, vosotros dais. Ellos, ellas dan. Ustedes dan. Yeah? Next one, what is it? Oír. I am listening. Listen. Oigo, oyes, oye. Oímos, oís, oyen. Ooh, write them down. Practice them. Remember them. Try to put them inside the hard drive. Next one. Almorzar. When you eating during lunch time. Almuerzo, almuerzas, almuerza. He, she, almuerza. We almorzamos. You almorzáis. And they almuerzan. Yeah? Good. Salir. When you going somewhere, when you leaving house or your apartment or you going out clubbing. Salir. Yo salgo, tú sales, sale. Salimos, salís, salen. Good. And the last one, what is going to be? Well, volver. I am returning. I'm coming back home after salir. Vuelvo. Vuelves. Vuelve. Volvemos. Volvéis. Vuelven. Giving you for a second. Maybe have a screenshot. Who knows? And breathe. You will learn them. It's not so crazy complicated. Everything takes time. And the last thing I would like to ask you to do at home when you are at home, please, 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 please. I mean, who knows where else you might watch these classes? At work? That will be great. Like your boss, what are you doing? I'm just watching Alex's classes. I'm learning Spanish. Why? I want to leave this job. I don't like it. So bye. I'm learning Spanish and I'm going to work in Spain, Europe, Latino America, no sé, Colombia. Imagine that. Well, please let me know if you're really learning Spanish with Alex for that, to improve your life. Well, all of you improving your life, learning a new language. This is very important. So, all of these are regular verbs. Yeah, can you see them? All of these are regular verbs finishing in R. So, all of them, hablar, enviar, invitar, llegar. Have a look at them, conjugate them, comer, correr, leer, beber, aprender, romper, creer. All of these, have a look, search for them, conjugate them, all of them finishing in er. Ir, do you remember for ir? Abrir, decir, descubrir, escribir, subir, partir, unir. Conjugate them, please. Write them down. As much you practice them, as much is going to get down in your head. You don't have to think about the conjugation, about how to do it. So it will be easier for you in the future to do them. Well, I'm sending you lots of love. Wonderful day, sunny day, or maybe rainy day. I don't know what it is, where you are. Please let me know down in the comments where you are, what's the weather around you. And I will catch you in the next one.